You know what I was just about to say? I got my daughter. I just opened the window. It's house coat. They call it house coat. I don't know. I wanted to call it a house coat, but it's chilly, and I threw it on. I want to talk about a couple things real quick. Okay. Hey, good morning. Hey, hey. It's kind of like a part two. A lot of you are like, good morning. So you didn't catch part one. Hi, I'm back. I'm back. Um, um, I went to go. I went to go start your Taurus video for you guys, and it's like not now. Okay, I don't. I don't know why. They still want me to discuss certain stuff with you, so I'm like drained. Okay, I don't necessarily want to get into cards. All right, that read just drained me, but maybe we can talk about some insight. Um, I went upstairs. Okay, let me grab the. I gotta grab a water. I guess I'm gonna grab. I guess I'm gonna grab polar water. Um, hold on. I feel like I got a cape. I feel like I got a cape on. Okay. I just turned it inside out. So, anywho, it just made me feel like a cape. I don't know why. Cape Ann. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what that's all about. So when I was, I don't know if you're too close for me. When I went upstairs after this read to go get the laptop, okay, my ma has a shirt on, and it's a big it's a triangle. What am I trying to think of? Pyramid, okay, and it's a Pink Floyd shirt, and it says the dark side of the moon. Well, the moon is Pisces, okay, and the King of Cups is Pisces. All right. The moon card is Pisces, the dark side of the moon. And then when I clarified the King of Cups, which is Pisces, came out the Death card, which is the dark side. Okay. That was not a coincidence. I did a little research, and it was the 8th album. I believe it was 1972. Okay. That's all I looked up real quick. And then my phone, I gotta let Lucy in, and then my phone died. So, come on. The eight represents cycles. Okay. Represents a lot of things, but cycles. Okay. Things getting repeated. So I was hoping I can, like, that was not a coincidence. Okay. So I was hoping to get, it's not the dark side of Pisces. It's the dark side. Okay. Because it was the death card, which is Scorpio, but like that's the shadow side. And it wasn't a coincidence that she was wearing that t-shirt, and all the way down the hallway, all I spotted was the pyramid, and it actually looks like a witch's broom with like a flag, different color flag. And I was like, Ma, she's like, yeah. I'm like, what shirt you wearing? She's like, Pink Floyd. And I was like, okay, what's it say? And it said, I believe it says the shadow side of the moon. Guys, that is not a coincidence. That, okay. So the shadow side is out. It's Judgment Day for a lot of people. Is it the dark side? Okay, dark side of the moon, which to me is the shadow side. Okay. Like I said, I don't want to read cards, but it's so ironic because I grabbed a piece of, this is crazy. It's linked. I grabbed a piece of paper, right? And to write on out of my purse real quick. And it's actually my contract, a copy of my contract. Okay. I'm back. No, Spirit definitely wants me to talk about it. But I was talking about something. I was talking about a piece of paper that I had, and I don't, it's a contract. Okay. Did you guys hear that part? Okay. I think they just were being real careful with the contract since I held it up. I don't know if it would have, because of the light. Okay. So somebody could have screenshotted it, maybe. I don't know. But they didn't. They want to make sure that that piece of that document was not in that video. But again, it talks about a paper trail. Okay. So spirits got their funny ways, right? So we had the Nine of Cups, Pisces, clarified by the Death card, which is Scorp, which is the underworld. Okay. They're out to play. All right. I think that's my biggest concern. Okay. That's what I was telling you guys. What, like, I feel like that's a threat. Okay. It's a threat for me. It's a threat because it's a big threat. But the fact that she had that shirt on, the first thing I noticed again was the pyramid, which is linked to the third eye, which is wide open for me. I'm messing with my pineal, what is it called? Pineal glands or something. I'm messing with them right now. I feel like they're being squeezed. But it said what album? The dark side of the moon. Dark side of the moon. Pineal, whatever. Dark Side of the Moon, correct? Is the name of that band? Penal? Am I saying it wrong? Is it pineal? Penal? Penal gland? Somebody want to break it down in syllables for me? You're talking a freaking court. The Dark Side of the Moon. Okay. Dark Side of the Moon. First cut out Pisces. When I clarified that, I'm saying it fine? Okay. When I clarified that, it was a Scorpio, which is the dark side. So it's the light and the dark. It's linked to water somehow. Okay. I don't know what that's about yet. I'll find out. I will tell you, Pisces is one of the most intuitive signs. So the fact that she had that shirt on, okay, so it's 8, right? The number 8, that talks about cycles. We got to do some research. I need your help, okay? If somebody can be on their phone, I'm going to research something. If somebody wants to tell me, if at all possible, what's the distance between Earth and the sun right now? How many degrees? And if it's linked to planets, I need to know what our highest planet is right now, which I think would, I'm probably gonna have to look at it myself because the planets, you'll see which one is, maybe it's the one closest to the moon. I guess I'm gonna have to look that one up. But if you briefly want to look at planets as stations and tell me what is the degree from the sun and earth right now. They might actually be conjunct right now too. .3 exiting Earth. Degree, the distance. Yeah, degree is the distance. So it's 23 and a 5. Those are 2 5s, and those 2 5s were side by side. This is about to go down within the next couple weeks, whatever this is. At least a little info here and there. Something, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start seeing something. Hold on. Because I'm looking up the number 8 besides what I normally look into. And it's ironic because it says in the month 8 represents Leo too, which is August. And here I am talking about Leo, the sun. There's 88 keys on a piano. Talk about skyscrapers, 88 stories. The 8 is a spiritual number between 8 and 9, between 7 and 9. Angel number being 8. Restoring balance, new experiences, which talks about Taurus energy. It's an awakened state too. The number 8 in numerology too is finances, authority, business, beauty. It's just like Taurus. It's that balance. Oh, jeez. What am I, freaking a researcher now? In the Bible, it represents new beginnings. Resurrection from the dead too. Okay. Scorpio's the 8th house too. I knew when she had that t-shirt on when it said the dark side of the moon. I was like, oh shit, Pisces. And then the dark came out next to it, which is Scorpio, which is the 8th house. Oh man. But Leo's linked. Okay, I'll have to look at my emails after. I couldn't even jump into Taurus moon. They wanted me to come back live to figure some stuff out. I don't want to pull cards. So what else does anyone know about that album? What was it? 1972? Breakdown Tattoo. I think it was the year. I think it was 1972. And did it come out? A good year. Did it come out in the UK? Because you've been playing a big part lately. Yeah, in numerology, it breaks down to a number 2. Oh, well, it would break down to a 1 if I'm looking at degrees, but that would be that new beginning, that rebirth. Whew, I just got the chills. So the pyramid, I think it's bigger than the third eye, okay? I think it's like, trying to figure out like, because when I think of the pyramid, I definitely think Egypt, but like, what's happening? But I also think of how it's not letting me click on it. That's not, something's going up. Because I'm trying to click on Pyramid Egypt and it's bouncing me off of it. What is happening? It doesn't want me to know something when I'm onto something. Let me click on just pyramid though, but not pyramids of Egypt. Let me try again. My computer just froze. It's not letting me. It's not letting me use my computer, but it wants me to go live. The 7th best-selling album in the UK. My video today was a 7. It was 331. It was a 7. But that talks about your purpose. It's, my computer literally is like, hey, I'm not going to work for you. I'm just going to stay stuck. But why would I be pulled to Egyptian? Well, I'm picturing the pyramid, but when I'm thinking about the pyramid, guys, okay, I'm thinking about how it was built and the mystery behind it, okay, is where my mind is going. But I know this isn't linked to, it's not linked to Egyptian time though. Pink Floyd is about pyramids? It is? Okay, fill me in. The dark side of the moon explores conflict, greed, passage of time. Pyramids are older than Egyptians. Yeah, I know this goes way, okay, so it goes way back. Okay. Because it's not letting me. Now it is. But I'm thinking of the pyramids in Egypt. Because I know they don't want me to talk about like how they were built. That's a mystery. I know from what Spirit told me, but like that's not where we're going. It's somehow based on spirituality. So Pink Floyd, you said, was based all about pyramids. We'll talk about that another day because it's not linked to this. But the universe built the pyramids. They put them there. Spirit built them. Anywho, like, if you tell me more about Pink Floyd, because her t-shirt was screaming at me. And then when I went outside, it's not windy. My mom has this bell. She has this, I look at it, it's like my pendulum. Sometimes it works with me. It's a wind chime though. It's a big heavy one. And I just realized even a couple weeks ago that I had a bell, okay? and it is starting to like really ding. And it now I think it has to do with church bells. Okay. I think it's now linked. So, and that thing was whipping out there when I went to go sit out there after I walked away from this. And it wasn't even windy enough to be whipping like that. And it always talks to me like it's a pendulum anyway. Okay, so that's nothing new to me. But like, bells will be ringing. So for some, you're getting married, but for others, I think it has to do with what's happening. The church bells. Okay. What's the significance behind when a church bell goes off? Is it like a congratulations? Is it like, there's got to be a biblical meaning because that's linked too. To gather the people. That would make sense. Because when you said to gather the people, it just brought me to Beauty and the Beast. But this isn't about the divine feminine and masculine. It's not. I mean, they could do this journey together, but that's not what that's about. It would be more about like, oh, all right, settle down. Settle down. Enough. I almost just called her Jose. No. Jose wants to come out of my mouth. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, time to harvest soul. That was another thing. For So Good, So Bad. Something, does that have to do with Pink Floyd? Because it was something that I read briefly about Pink Floyd. It said something about the harvest. And I saw the harvest in all the cups, which brings us back to like humanity. I think it's more than just the third eye. I think it's more than just, there's like a paradox here. So keep talking, Court. Keep talking. Paradox. I wanted the exact definition, but right underneath it, it talked about, whoa, where did you just go? Why did you just shut down? It just shut down. And all it's on top right now is data. What is happening right now? It says, remember childhood? It says, remember? That's all it says in the middle of my screen. Remember? Remember? It's a combination of thoughts, conflicts, beyond opposites. So the paradox, there's a paradox going on, but it's about enlightenment too. But it can't be both. You're ahead of the people that exist. I just got the goosebumps. Well, which is it? It can't be both. You will soon find out. I think that's a message for me. Or for a collective. Because all I see, the word that flashed in front of me was, at first, I looked up the exact definition of a paradox because that's the first thing that came to me when I was tracing paradox, Courtney, paradox. That's all I heard. And then it just basically says it's used as tools to achieve enlightenment by monks. Eastern tradition. And I said it would be in the Eastern. Oh man. It says you're ahead of people who exist. So either all ahead of the game or like I am. Like this is what I'm like. This stuff comes to me like nothing. I can't explain it. But I don't have enough knowledge on it. So but that's I think what they love about it. Because it's like I play like an Inspector Gadget over here. But it's basically saying remember. And then when I saw no, I heard paradox before remember. I'm ahead of other people. I think we've all been through this. Like it's now time to wake up again. It's time to be enlightened. You know what I mean? Like it's time to starting to remember your past lives. It's stuff like that, guys. We work as a collective. I work together with you, not against you. You know what I mean? Like you guys help me out, I help you out. It's like that. But I know when I said you're ahead of other people, I got the goosebumps. So it's almost like it's all I literally feel like it's all unscripted in me, and it's just a matter of like it coming out. I know all about the shadow side. I know all about like it keeps bringing me back to Pisces. I just don't know why water is linked. There's water's linked. I believe I did a reading a few months ago, like the very first one that switched up the energy between like the spiritual starting to help like the traditional branch, like that type of stuff. It talked about harvest, but it also talked about Mother Nature and Mama Water. We were talking about it, and I'm back to that again. Okay, so it was 73. It's still okay. So it's 2. What was I just saying? I can't stand when I'm in this trance like this. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, the water. Oh, Pisces. But I know all about the dark side. So what is it? What is it it's trying to tell me here? Because I could have sworn, holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. When I saw that gold, I was trying to make out what I saw, and the first thing I thought I saw was a fish. There's 2 fishes. They swim in opposite directions. Represents duality within Piscean nature. Ruled by Neptune. Ooh, Neptunian energy can make you feel like you're all over the place. I wonder how far away Neptune is. Oh man. I know this has to do with numerology too. I'm going to have to start breaking down numbers. But like Pisces, fish, but I saw one fish. You know what just came to me? One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. That's on a cartoon. It's the last sign of the zodiac created by the divine, hence close to the divine source. Dr. Seuss. Okay. Because Dr. Seuss just came to me. And then it was red and blue. King of Paradoxes. Who's King of Paradoxes? Dr. Seuss is a Pisces too? What the fuck is happening right now? Why do I gotta play detective? I don't even need my computer. Apparently I just need you guys. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Dr. Seuss is a Pisces. Alright, Dr. Seuss. Now we got red and blue. Red speaks of wisdom, because I was talking about a cape earlier, which would be a cloak. So something in disguise with the cloak. Blue speaks of water. Yeah, roses are red, violets are blue. So red and blue got something to do with it too. Because I also got, I know it wasn't Dr. Seuss, but I also got April showers bring May flowers. But I'm seeing like blue little violets, maybe, is what I'm seeing. Maybe they're violets. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Red pill, blue pill. The Matrix. Blue is indigo too. It's funny you said purple rain. That came to me the other day out of the blue. Prince was all over my newsfeed, and I was like, what's up with that? The purple, the third eye. And I just had Nebraska call me. I've never ever had Nebraska call me. Does anyone know, like, maybe their state flower? Can somebody look that up for me real quick? Because we were talking about flowers are red and blue. And Nebraska has never called me. You guys are getting a lot of prints on your feeds too right now. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. The golden rod. Huh. What is Prince? Because when I saw Prince, the last thing I saw was like a miracle. The last thing I saw was it's like 9 different faces of him, and it was like, which face would you be? I kept scrolling. I was never a Prince fan. I know a lot of you are huge Prince fans. So we got Pink Floyd, we got Prince, we got Dr. Seuss. Back to the Pisces. There's 2 fish, but I thought I saw 1. And it's a globe. Okay. My ma is on this computer. My ma just bought the kids when she went away. I believe she picked it up in Colorado. And it's those things you stick in your hair, and it's got a whole bunch of, it's like, it looks like a pencil. You stick them in your hair and they dangle. At the end of the dangle, it looked like a globe. And at first I thought it was a fish, but it was actually a seal. It's like the chopsticks, yeah, but it was actually, I'm going to write that down because I think it's linked. It was 2 seals. That's what it was. So maybe it was 2 fish. Guys, this is huge. I got to figure this part out. It's linked. And I believe it was Jade's. So if it was Jade, she probably took it with her. Let me run upstairs to see if it was Lonnie's or Jade's, because I got to show you this, because it actually might have been 2 fish and not a seal. But even if it was a seal, it's still a water. It's still linked to water. Prince passed in 2016. Well, I know he passed away, but like, let me just go see, because I need you guys to see this symbol. Okay, I can't find them. Jade might have took hers. And I don't know what Lonnie did with hers. Oh, man. Because my kids looked at them and it was kind of like, thank you, but like, thank you, but what are these? You know what I mean? It was almost like a laugh. The photo's on my phone, so I can't get to that. Sorry about that, because I really wanted to show you, but I'll grab it tomorrow. I gotta figure out where it is. Where she gonna put it? But it looked like a globe, and it was either 2 seals. Oh, I found Lonnie's. My eyes took me right to the drawers. I would have never looked in those drawers. Oh, it's not hers, but this is what I'm talking about. All right, this one's a moon, a new moon, crescent. Okay, so Lonnie's, this is it. This one's Lonnie's. So it's Jade's. Go figure. Go figure. But I love how Spirit literally just led me right there. Whew. Okay, so we'll go through that tomorrow. Jade, yeah, color green. Yeah, you wear it in your hair. She picked it up at like a crystal shop. But I feel like it's linked to this. I'll post the picture on YouTube when we're done, because I had to do a close-up and blow it up. And I thought it was 2 seals. But regardless, it looked like a globe to me. It could be 2 fish, but I think it's 2 seals. And I think one of them was like holding a shell, which made me think, is that an otter? But regardless, you know what I mean? What else can you tell me about Pisces and this fish? But when I saw it, you got to remember too, I saw the gold shield, and I thought the gold shield had a fish on it that was linked to Pisces. This all correlates because it's happening during meditation. And it was linked to the spiritual world. So it's got to be linked to like, hey, it's got to be linked to the Roman Catholic somehow. And the Pisces season should stop popping up. No, it's more than that. Note that Notre Dame happened in the Pisces season. Notre Dame. Did it? No, I don't think it did. But it has to do with fish. Is fish the sign of Catholic? Does anybody know that? I don't know that. It was Aries, mixed sounds, house 1. Okay, the fish is a sign of Catholic? It's on the Pope's hat too? Really? All right, we're getting things. It's a Christian symbol too. We're getting places. We're getting places. Christian, Catholic, kind of the same thing. You guys are going to hate me for that one. You guys are going to hate me for that one. Fish on the Pope's hat. I thought I saw. Oh, damn. That's Mother Mary. I just saw the gold. There's the crown. I don't see a fish on this one. I went straight to the gold. Because what I saw, what I saw was gold, and the symbol being on gold. I think what it was just trying to tell me was Roman Catholic. Oh man. I don't know what Pope this is, but I didn't just get the best vibe from this Pope. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna tell you what Pope it is. But I want to freaking know what Pope it is. Symbolized by fish, but why? Where did it come from? It's linked to like the dragon. Fertility god. So it comes from might. Might is energy. It's power. It's a force. Yeah, a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Serpent power. That's what it is, guys. It's got to be. I must have saw, because I thought it was a shield. I bet you I saw the Pope's hat. I saw like the Pope's crown. I think is what I saw. And I don't know what Pope this is. And I don't want to show you because you guys will know. And I didn't get a good vibe from him. I'm not trying to start nothing like that, guys. So don't take it personally, okay? Let me see what else I can dig up. Oh, that word came back to me last. That word came back to me too. The Babylon. They worshipped fish. Even back in the day, like with the Babylon, like this is what the priests look like. And it's like, it's almost like they have a cloak on, like we're talking about, right? Like a robe, but to me, this is more like a cloak. And it's literally shaped as a fish. Look at that. Right here. Its robe is shaped as a fish. Dagon? Dagon? All right, I think that, I don't think I need to look into this much further like that. I think what that was telling me was the crown. So it's like back to the crown again, which I think is just talking about Roman Catholic. Okay. Apparently this is information I needed before getting on to the next read. Look at all the green in that one. Green, gold. Look at the green, gold, red. Oh shit. I wonder if one of those symboled a fish with the ancient things over there. All right, so I think it's just linked to the Roman Catholic. But the crown must have been what I saw and not a shield. No, I saw a shield. I saw a shield. So I wonder if there's any shields from like back when. Golden shields with a fish on it. Golden shields with a fish on it. Oh, is this taking its sweet damn time? Benedict, what? Oh, wait, this is crazy. Well, it's saying cross of Jesus logo. I got it, the golden shield. It's something about a shield, but what I'm seeing right now is in one of the symbols. I want to pull it up that I saw on the wall in one of those pitches in the journey deck. I think it was the same symbol, but it's on a fish. This is taking forever to pick up. Well, I'm thinking the cup would definitely be a holy grail, but this is a shield. Because I thought what I was seeing, I thought maybe it was the crown. Oh, that's not it. My eyes are really bad, apparently. It was definitely a shield. It wasn't the cross. I was just thinking authority too. I don't know if I like that calm. But it's gotta be that tower was the same golden color. Okay, that tower with that whatever I was seeing. And it looked like a cathedral building, like an old building, nice cathedral. You could tell it's got the domes, cathedral ceilings. I can't find it. So nothing's pulling up like that, okay? So I'm going to have to go back. It talks about koi fish. Here we go with the koi fish again. But it talks about, oh, I don't want that to fall. What are you guys talking about? So I don't know what this shield's about. Persian? No, it's not like that, guys. Like, and I could have sworn I saw a fish on it. And I was like, oh, maybe it was just the crown. You know what I mean? But like, nah, this was a shield, guys. This was another card that shouldn't be here. All right, I just picked this deck up and my third eye's opening. Like, I'm just trying to see if I can see like a shield. Could have been a mask. I'm just looking at the other tower and I see a mask. But I feel like that it was like an imprint, like it was something on. I don't see any shields. Yeah, like see a shield like that. Like it was a shield, but it was gold. I'll have to spend time with that because it wasn't the crown. I know it wasn't. So the 4 of Pence was on the board previously. Look at the green and red right here with the 4 pence. And that symbol looks really familiar. So look at this side. But look at all the triangles on that side. As above, as below. And look at the 4 columns that were like in between the doorway. And this guy's got a cloak. This guy has a cloak on. Like a robe. It's actually 4 towers. And it's like the wand is down. The wand is down, but it's still lit, which is ironic. Okay. And I swear, like this symbol right here is the symbol that I thought I just saw, but it wasn't. I could have sworn that symbol right there, like a crop circle, was kind of what I saw on the wall in that first card. Another one. It's the 8 of Wands with a hawk. All right, well, the 8 was also linked to Leo in numerology, but it's not the 8th house. It's like, that's weird, which talks about the sun, and that sun was pretty prominent for me in our read. I got the goosebumps. There's still something linked to, yeah, there's something linked to Leo right now, but like, Leo is numerology. There's numerology involved here. The 4 pillars of a Catholic church. You know, it's more than strength, compassion. No, it's not like that. It's the sun. It's just the sun. It has to do with our planets. Leo season would be August. Oh, the 8, that's what it is. The 8 was linked to August, and that's Leo season. Maybe this will come out in Leo season. I don't know. Maybe it'll come out in August. We had all those 5s and the 9, 18. No, the 9s. Still got another 9 there. That's the 5. We got 10. We got the 1. We got another 1 with the voids. If I do 10, 11, back to 2. There's numerology involved here. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. I'm exhausted. Okay, so I'm guessing the fish we know has to do with Christian and Catholic too. It's okay, so that's good. We figured that part out. The shadow side is most definitely out. It's definitely a cycle. I wrote something down. I have no idea what that says. Oh, the earth? Does that say earth and sun? Then what the frig is underneath that? What the frig? When I scribble sometimes, I don't know what that, it looks like transformation, but I would not have wrote transformation. Okay, yeah, from the earth, the earth from the sun, we got the distance. You said that was 23.5, which is 10, which is a 1, which is a new beginning, but 5 is change. That would be 5.5, but we would still break it down in numerology, which would still break down to 1. There had to have been something. I don't know if this is the 8th cycle. 8 is Bella, and that came to us from Pink Floyd. And then Prince. This cloak is pretty big. That person was wearing a cloak. Red, blue, green, gold. Brought me back to Nebraska, but I don't know what that's about. 8 is Vibra too, yeah. Yeah, I was feeling UK. Nebraska. Let's go back to Nebraska real quick. There's some type of link with Nebraska. The flower was like a gold color, you said? What's in Nebraska? Nebraska has eight letters. There's something with Nebraska here, guys. And it's got 8 letters because I knew I had to break it down numerology, like in a numerology way, but like Great Plains, rock formations, pioneering past, railroad depots. I did see in something today talked about the Pilgrim era. I don't know what that's about, but what years did the Pilgrims settle? Anybody know what years the Pilgrims settled? If you guys can look that up for me real quick. Nebraska, what are they famous for? Their desert. And Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. 1872. The Tree Planter State. Tree Planter State. The Cornhusker. Cornhusker State. Cornhusk. You know what's weird about that is that I only listen to Natalie, and in one of her videos, I think recently, she talked about corn husk, but she couldn't figure out. She's like, I don't know what that means either. She's like, I don't know what that's alluding to. Because me and her channel just in different ways, but we kind of channel the same stuff. We tell it differently. And she talked about corn husk. Yeah, she did about something. It was linked to Libra, and Libra is justice. There's something with Nebraska, guys. And not only that, Nebraska's got 8 letters. It's the first thing I picked up on. Back to 19. Keeps bringing us back to a 1. I don't know if something's going to go down in Nebraska, because Nebraska just called me. It never calls me. And I know it's linked. And before, in 1872, was the tree planter state, which remind me of harvest, but it changed in 1945, which is 9, 10. Again, the freaking 19. What is happening right now? Back to a 1. This is so crazy. Cornhusker State. Nothing even happens in Nebraska. It keeps bringing me back to 19th, though. It's in the 37th state. And that's a 9, too. She's been talking about 9s for a while. We've been having a lot of 4s show up, and she's been talking about 9s. But it keeps bringing us... But see, it's funny, because when she emailed me last night, she emailed me 3 digits of numbers, and she said, look at the 9 with an exclamation mark. Yeah, we talk all the time. Enough all the time, but enough. And she said, she told me last couple of times I talked to her, she said, Court, you're linked to the number 9. And everything keeps breaking down, but it's the 19, but it leads to a 1. But apparently we're still working with 9s. Something with Nebraska, guys. And the first one I went to, I was like, this might be something, is Lincoln. And to fly there right now is $126. And that's a 9. And Lincoln was the first thing I was pulled to. I don't know, is it its capital? That's why it's its capital. But I was thinking presidency. See, this is what is happening? What colors are in that flag? Anyone? Is it the same colors as the Confederate flag by any chance? I don't know why that just came to me. What is happening? All the flags are pulled up, but like, but theirs is not pulling up. Like, I was like, maybe there's a fish on it. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, Nebraska's is not pulling up. What? Why not? Do they not have one? That makes no sense. What is happening? Nebraska flag colors. Hold on. This is super slow. It's never been this slow. Did I lose you guys? Black and red. Yellow. Do people look at corn like gold? Gold and blue. What do you guys? All right, yeah. Gold and blue. What's the symbol in it? We have gold and blue down here. Gold and blue. What's the Golden State? Golden State. I think I'm thinking of a college. California. Why won't that blow up? It doesn't even give me an option to blow it up. What is that? It looks like a person looking into water surrounded by mountains. I can't blow it up. Can anybody blow up the flag, please? Not like that. That sounds horrible. Oh my gosh. But you know I didn't mean it like that. There's a shield on it. I can't blow it up. I don't have the magnifying. It won't let me blow it up. It's right here, but it's not like bigger, please. It's not letting me. It's like it's a touch screen, but it's not letting me blow it up. But to me, I'm blind as a bat. It looks like there's a person there or something, and it's this valley, but there's water in it. Surrounded by water. I'm getting nauseous. I'm all done with the computer. Somebody looking for me? You emailed me? All right, I'll look at my emails in a little while. It's 11:11 and then 11:11 of you. It's been going live for 11:11. It was 11:11.5 and then there was 11:11 with you and 32 likes, which is a 5. 11:11.5, 11:11.5. It just amplified. So 111, 1115, 1115, 1115. 99. Again, back to the 99. That's so crazy. Yeah, it was on for an hour, 11 minutes, 5 seconds. And then when I looked over, it was 111 of you. And there was the likes was 32, which is a 5. So 1115, 1115. And they both, that's a 99. And the 99 was this morning in the read. Oh, this is like, it's too much for me. It's too much for me right now. It's making me nauseous. All right, I got enough information. Kind of, sort of. I'm going to definitely try to, I'm definitely going to try to do that Taurus video for you today, for sure. I need to take a walk. something on track with Nebraska. There's something with Nebraska. I wouldn't have gotten that phone call for no reason. It's got 8 letters in it. There's something there for sure. I'm not quite sure what it is though. We'll talk about it again. Okay. Thanks for your help, guys. I really I need to step out of this. I appreciate it. Okay. I love you guys. Hold on, Lucy. Oh, go. Hi. What was your day? All right, I'm just back myself. I'll just shut that door behind you. Yeah. So, I love you guys. Have a good day. I'll let you know when the Taurus video is available. I just need to step out of this first, okay? And then I'll come back and I'll do that for you. Thanks for helping me out. We're definitely on to something. All right? So, I love you guys. I definitely need some fresh air. Super nauseous right now. So, I got nauseous as soon as I saw the 115. I love you guys. I just got nauseous.